presenting about our group assignment for innovation based on Kahoot and Wayground. And me and myself, one MUKHLES. So first, I would like to talk about the education technology. So first off, it uses digital technology to improve teaching and learning. So we have 4 points here. So the first point is the main objective. So the main objective of education technology are to improve learning effectiveness, provide greater accessibility and flexibility, and also it increases the students' engagement through digital tools. Second is growth driven by. So the growth of education technology is driven by better internet accessibility, the wider use of mobile devices, and the increasing demand of remote and personalized learning. Then we'll move on to the examples. So examples of education learning includes online learning platforms, educational application, virtual classrooms, gamified learning systems, and AI-powered learning tools. And then next we move on to the key technologies. So the key technology used in the education technology, which includes gamification, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and also data analytics. Why is innovation important, especially in education and digital learning? Learning needs and technologies are changing rapidly, so educational platforms must continuously improve to remain relevant. Innovation makes learning more accessible because students can learn anytime and anywhere using digital devices. It also creates more interactive and engaging learning activities such as quizzes, games, and real-time participation. So in addition, features like gamification can increase students' motivation by making learning more enjoyable and rewarding. Innovation also improves the overall user's experience and can lead to better learning outcomes. From a business perspective, continuous innovation helps organizations remain competitive, respond to changing customers' expectations, and achieve long-term growth and sustainability. Therefore, innovation benefits not only for students and teachers but also the organization as a whole. So now I'll be giving a brief introduction of both companies. So the first company would be Kahoot. Kahoot was founded in Norway in 2013 and is recognized as a global game-based learning platform. It uses interactive quizzes known as Kahoots to make learning more enjoyable and engaging. Its main innovation is gamification, which includes points, rewards, leaderboards, real-time participation, and competitive learning. These features encourage students to participate actively and make lessons more exciting. Kahoot is widely used by schools, universities, businesses, and training organizations. So, getting Kahoot out of the way, I would like to continue with Wayground. So, Wayground, on the other hand, is a digital learning and classroom management platform. It provides features such as assessment tools, lesson organization, progress tracking, and content management. So, the platform supports teachers in managing their classrooms more effectively and monitoring students' learning progress. So, its main focus is improving learning outcomes through structured and organized learning. Its primary users includes teachers, students, schools, and other educational institutions.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad SYAHMI AIMAN bin BATRISYIA. Today I will compare two educational technology platform, Kahoot and Wayground. Both platforms use quizzes and game-based learning to make education more interactive and engaging. Kahoot focusing on live classroom competitions where students answer questions in real time, creating excitement and teamwork. On the other hand, Wayground emphasizes self-paced and personalized learning, allowing students to learn according to their own speed. Overall, both platforms help students improve engagement and learning effectiveness. And the next slide is type of innovation. Kahoot and Wayground demonstrate several types of innovation. First, product innovation by creating interactive quiz-based learning tools. Second, process innovation through automated grading and instant feedback, which save teachers time. Third, technological innovation through cloud system, mobile application, and AI features. Fourth, service innovation by offering online learning services that can be accessed anywhere. Finally, both use gamification innovation by incorporating points, rewards, and games elements to increase student motivation. The next is innovation strategy and business model. Both Kahoot and Wayground use a freemium-based business model. This means users can access basic features for free, while advanced features require a paid subscription. This strategy helps attract a large number of users while generating revenue from premium customers. Both companies continuously improve their platforms to remain competitive in educational technology industry.
For my part, let's look at innovation process and implementation strength. For Kahoot, use an agile and community-driven approach. It collects user feedback and improve feature quickly through rapid testing. It also integrates easily with other platforms and use analytics to improve over time. On the other hand, Wayground use a more structured approach. It developed tools based on curriculum standard to ensure effectiveness. Updates are introduced slowly through phase rollout with support for school. It also used teacher feedback and dashboard to continuously improve the system. Meanwhile, Wayground focused more on structured learning. It aligned with the curriculum, so teachers don't need to change their teaching style. It also offers an all-in-one platform for planning, assignment, and grading. Plus, it provides detailed analytics to track student progress and build strong partnership with school. For the next slide is the innovation strength of Kahoot and Wayground. For Kahoot, focused on gamification, making learning fun and engaging. It also has a strong global reach with millions of users worldwide. In addition, Kahoot integrates with platforms like Google, Classroom, Teams, and Zoom, making it easy for teachers to use. It also uses AI-powered personalizations to improve learning automatically.
Hi, my name is QISTINA binti Muhammad AZHAR. Now I will explain the challenges and how to manage them. Education technology is growing rapidly, but it faces several major innovation challenges. The first is cybersecurity and data privacy. Digital platforms store sensitive student information such as personal details and academic records. With more online learning, the risk of cyber attacks and data breaches increases. Poor security reduces trust and credibility, so platforms must constantly improve protection systems. Second, student engagement and motivation. Students often lose focus during online learning. To maintain participation, platforms need interactive features. Gamification through quizzes, competitions, points, leaderboards, timers, rewards, and instant feedbacks can help boost motivation and engagement. Third is rapid technological change. New technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and cloud computing are transforming education. But adapting requires financial investment, technical expertise, and also continuous innovations. So concerns also include AI accuracy, reliability, and ethical use. The fourth one is accessibility and the digital divide. Not all students have equal access to internet, devices, or digital skills. Rural and low-income students face greater barriers which affect learning opportunities. Companies respond with mobile-friendly platforms, multi-device support, and low bandwidth options to reduce inequality. Finally, high market competition. Many edtech platforms offer similar services like online classrooms, interactive lessons, and digital quizzes. To stay competitive, companies must continuously innovate or risk losing users. Now, how are these challenges being managed? For cybersecurity, platforms like Kahoot and Wayground use encryption, secure architecture, and privacy policies to prevent breaches and build trust. The second one is for engagement. Gamification features like quizzes, competitions, points, rewards, and instant feedback create a more interactive learning experience and also increase participation. To address technological change, platforms must invest in continuous updates, new features, and AI-driven personalized learning and analytics, keeping system modern and also efficient. For accessibility, solutions include mobile-friendly design, multi-device support, and low bandwidth accessibility can ensure education is available to all students. Together, these strategies show that while challenges are significant, edtech companies are actively innovating to make digital learning secure, engaging, modern, and also inclusive.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is ARIFF bin RIZAL. Today I will be presenting about this affecting innovation sustainability. Firstly, both companies face rapid technological changes. Technology such as artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and machine learning is developing very quickly. Therefore, Kahoot and Wayground need to continuously update and improve their platform to remain competitive in the edtech industry. Secondly, there are data privacy and cybersecurity threats. Since both platforms collect personal information from students and teachers, any data breach or cyber attack could reduce user trust and damage our company reputation. Another risk is strong competition in the edtech industry. Many educational platforms offer similar features such as online quizzes, interactive learning tools, and AI supporting learning. Because of this, both companies must continue innovating to attract and retain users. Lastly is accessibility issue from students. Not all students have stable internet connection or suitable devices for online learning. This can limit to digital education and affecting learning opportunities.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is AMEERA BATRISYIA. Today, I will present our strategic recommendation for Kahoot and Wayground. Our first recommendation is to improve AI personalized learning feature. Every student learns differently. Some students learn faster while others need more time and practice. Because of this, AI can help provide a learning experience that matches each student needs. For Kahoot, AI can recommend quizzes and learning activity based on student interest and previous performance. So this makes learning more enjoyable and effective. For Wayground, AI can provide personalized suggestions and track student progress. It can also identify areas where students need more improvement and recommend suitable learning material. So this strategy is related to technological innovation because both platforms use technology to improve their education service. Our second recommendation is to enhance collaborative learning feature. Today, students enjoy interactive learning where they can communicate and work together with their classmates. Therefore, both Kahoot and Wayground should improve their collaboration tool. For Kahoot, the platform can introduce more team-based quizzes, classroom challenges, and group competition. This activity can make learning more exciting and encourage teamwork. For Wayground can provide more opportunity for group discussion, collaborative assignment, and life learning activity. So this strategy is related to service innovation because it improves the learning experience and interaction among users. So collaborative learning helps students develop communication skills, critical thinking, and active participation in class.
Finally, I will conclude our presentation. Innovation is very important in edtech industry because it helps improve learning experience and allow companies to stay competitive in a rapidly changing environment. As we discussed, Kahoot focuses on live interaction and student engagement through game-based learning activities. In contrast, Wayground focuses more on personalized learning, flexibility, and AI-supported tools that help both students and teachers. Despite their approaches, both platforms successfully use digital innovation to make learning more interactive, effective, and accessible for users. Overall, continuous innovation and ability to adapt new technology essential for Kahoot and Wayground to achieve long-term success and remain competitive in the growing edtech industry.